Hey guys, this is my video diary. Dang, I don't even know the date. Nope, didn't write that calendar out. Oh, I remember the date. It's Friday. I was about to say January. It's definitely, let me stop spinning because the camera is trying to focus now. What? Thank you for focusing on my face. It's Friday, March 19th. 2021. This is my video diary. Hello, video diary. I don't even remember how I used to do this because I have not been doing it like I'm supposed to be doing it. Yeah, track what progress? Can't track progress if you don't freaking do it. I'm just about to cuss. I caught myself though, so, and I'm talking with my hands. I hate when I do that. Let's do a recap of what's been going on since I made my last video diary, which I don't even remember. I feel like it was, 2 weeks ago, which is really bad. Of me, for me, whatever. I don't know. Also, I play in my hair a lot. I doubt that'll change. It's not changed in all the years I've had hair. I play in it consistently. More when it's straight than when it's curly. Okay, so I signed up for Goodreads. Well, I made an account because I was reading, but I was kind of keep track of it on my notes app. So I just had a list of books that I had read. But Goodreads lets you rate them, and they keep them for you to show you what you read this year. And now I know what I want to go back to, and then the reviews help me remember what the book was about, because some of these books, like the little preview, be so good, but then you start reading it, it's like, where is the rest of the context? And I'm like, it's okay. It's not one of my favorites. It's not one of the books I would buy and add to my personal library. Thank God it was free on Kindle Unlimited, because if I had to pay for this, I'd be highly upset. I wouldn't be highly upset. I'd be a little upset. Because I can't lie. Like, I knew I'd be a little upset to begin with, because the book was only like 200 and something pages. Like, my nose is itching. It's only, okay, so a couple books. One was 222 pages. What am I getting out of that? Where is the story? I feel like you just smushed everything in. Then I think the other one was like 268. Honestly, you should have gave me more. And then sometimes the cover is just not it. Like, why? The cover was unappealing. Like, if I went off the cover of the book, I probably wouldn't read half the books that I do read. Some of them, not so much. They did good choosing with that. Okay, besides that, what am I currently reading? I don't know what's up. Oh, so I read Bound by Honor by Cora Riley. I think that's how you say her name. I'm impatient and I want to read more about Arya and Luca, so I'm gonna skip to book 6 of that series, Bound by Love. I'll probably go back later to read the other ones, but I'm impatient. I want to know what happens. I did that with the Sinners of Saint series. I didn't read Jamie's story because Amazon has it in the wrong order. It went Vicious, Ruckus, Trent, then I went to Broken Knight, and then I went to Angry God. I'm still reading Angry God. And then I'll probably go back to Bane later. I feel like his story was just added on just because it's kind of, I'm not gonna say it's a waste because it's probably good. Like, regardless of what people say about LJ Sheen, I think she can write. I enjoy it, but that could just be me. Why is it not focusing on my face? Focus. Thank you. Okay. Trying to think. What else? So I don't talk about my feelings much, but I decided to go see the counseling center at my school and she was trying to get me to talk and tell her what my issues were and what was triggering me. Like, I jokingly say what my issues are, but I'll never fully say how my feelings are out loud, because I feel like when I'm talking to some people, they feel invalid. Like, my feelings feel invalid to them. Like, I shouldn't be feeling this. Like, your life is so great. You know, you have this, and you have that, and you have this. Okay, but why don't I feel great? You know? And then, so, like, I know I have issues, but sometimes I don't like to realize that I have issues. So, like, I asked my friend to go to dinner, and she said she was gonna be late. Like, she said she was gonna be there in a while. I was like, okay, I'll meet you there this time. You said an hour. She wasn't there. I was like, well, I'm hungry. I called her. She was like, it'll still take me like another hour to get there. I said, okay, I'm just gonna go grab a table. She stood me up, and I don't think she was gonna call me and tell me she wasn't coming. Now, I have no problem eating by myself. I have no problem doing activities by myself. I've become accustomed to doing things by myself for a while now. Like, I even travel by myself. I have no problems being by myself. But when I ask somebody to do something with me, and I kind of, you know, they kind of brush me off, like what happened? I get in my feelings, because then I feel like I'm back in the situation of me trying to give my father an opportunity to be in my life, and I'm left with broken promises. Empty promises, broken promises, whatever. I had, you know, and then you start to put your trust, it just dwindles down. And, you know, you have that fear of abandonment, which I do have, that I've realized. Yeah, that. And then I also realized I have a problem, because after that happened, I was feeling sad, and I went and bought a new camera. My mom would kill me if she knew I spent a couple $100 on a new camera, because, yeah, just recklessly spending money because my feelings got hurt. Now imagine if a guy broke my heart. How much money would I spend? Oh my god. Please, don't nobody break my heart. Oh my god. It's okay, nobody's talking to me anyway. They all either ghost me, friends on me. I'm not looking for a relationship. That's okay. For right now, I'm just gonna stay to my books and do my schoolwork. Okay, let's move on to school. So, update. I'm passing 4 out of 6 classes. That is amazing for you, because last semester you passed 1 out of 6 class. So, COVID didn't completely ruin your education as you thought it would. Even though every time you tell somebody you graduate in December 2021, you start to tear up and cry because you feel like an absolute failure. But it's okay, you know, everybody has their own timeline, is what I have to keep telling myself. Because if that was the case, the timeline I made, I don't even remember when I made it, but my timeline went, when did I make it? I feel like I made it in middle school. Or I might have made it in freshman year of high school when we moved to Maryland. It was graduate high school, get the NSA internship. I wanted to go to college out of state. I wanted to graduate on time from college, which would have been May 2020. I would have been 22 years old. I wanted to move out. So this one goes hand in hand. So when I went to out of state college, I obviously wanted to move out. But that didn't happen. So the new goal became move out at 22. That did happen. Okay, we're not going to complete it. I think I wanted a boyfriend, but it wasn't really concerning. I was more, obviously my priorities was messed up, because wanting a husband was higher than wanting a boyfriend. Because I was supposed to get married May of 2026. I would be 28, and I wanted to have my kid. I wanted to have one kid first before I got married. I don't know why. I don't know what logic that made, because technically that's out of wedlock. But you know, we're not living in the 19th century or the 20th, for that matter. I want my dream house by 25, and it will be in Texas. But I also, so my family lives in South Carolina. They have this house. It's part of some estate or whatever. Like my family, they own basically the entire street. Like it's named after them. I want the house, and I want to turn it into a family house by the time I'm 30. Well, when I'm 30, I want to demolish the house that's there, because it's not really a house. I mean, it's a house, but it's not, I can't build up, like add attachments to it. So I want to demolish the house that's there and build a brand new house that'll be a family house. So when we gather every Christmas, like we do, sometimes New Year's, it depends on people's jobs and stuff, we could all stay in the same house. And you know, I mean, obviously the family members that still have houses on the street would stay in theirs, but the people that come from out of town would stay in that house. And I told my grandma that I wanted it to be 14 bedrooms, like I want to say it was like 16 baths. I wanted to have a pool, jacuzzi, because it was my idea. I want a 2-car garage, 1 for my car, obviously, or maybe 2 for my car, who knows. And then I wanted one of those like U-shaped driveways, or maybe a circle driveway. That might be pretty. But then we would also, because it's in the country, we would also have 4-wheelers and other stuff, whatever, you know, the basics. It's in the country. Like it's in the country. It takes 30 minutes to get to Walmart. That's how deep it is in the country of South Carolina. I mean, it's not deep because I've been deep in South Carolina, but it's deep. It's deep enough. It's deep enough for me. Like I need suburbia life. I need a little bit close to the city, a little bit close to the edge, you know, just living on the edge. Yeah, so my goals got demolished that I made when I was younger. I've had one boyfriend at the age of 18. I am now 23. It has been 5 years. I wouldn't say sadly I'm still a virgin, because I beg to differ. Like sometimes it's sad, and sometimes, you know, it's not that bad, and sometimes it's a gift. It just depends on how I'm feeling that day. I did move out at 22. That's the one thing I did do. I mean, I didn't move out as soon as I turned 22. I moved out May of 2020, which brings me to my current dilemma. My lease is up in May of 2021. I've already given my 60-day notice. I do not have a new apartment picked out at all. What else did I accomplish? I did get the NSA internship in high school. I graduated high school. You know, to be honest, some of these life goals, the time has not come. I did not think I would be an aunt at 22. Yeah, because, yeah, I'm an aunt to a baby boy. My brother had a son. Sorry, I don't really say that out loud that much. So the logic of just going together just wasn't fitting. I'm trying to think what else happened. Life. What else? Oh, I didn't get to travel in the month of March because my check engine light came on. And I think it came on because I kept talking about how I wanted a new car. And my car was like, no siree, I'm not going down without a fight. You need to fix me. It wasn't expensive, but still. What else happened? I honestly don't remember. We could go through my issues. JK, we already talked about that. I might talk about my issues more later on. You know, it gets me more in my feels that I like to be. I have to gently step into how I'm feeling. Oh, we could talk about how nobody ever asks me how I'm doing. I mean, I know there is maybe 2 people that ask me, like, they really ask me how I'm doing. I'd be like, oh, I'm good. Like, no, how are you doing? Like, what's going on? But other than that, the people that I mainly talk to, majority of them do not ask me how I'm doing. How am I? You know, they be like, how you doing? You be like, I'm fine. They be like, no, what's really going on? Like, tell me what's going on. Nah, that does not happen. I ask about them, and they just be like, I'd be like, are you sure? Like, anything happening? I'd be like, this. I start naming off things that we talked about previously, and they'll just be like, nope, no new updates. At that point, I'm gonna see it as I already know I talk too much, seeing as this is already 15 minutes long. I feel like another part of my feelings. When I continue to pester you for questions, I feel like I'm bothering you. So eventually I'm going to shut up. But sometimes I like to hear myself talk, so I will continue to talk. That is a problem I do have. I think that may be it. I probably wouldn't be talking as much if I made the video diary on a daily basis like I was supposed to. But I'm a procrastinator. Ooh. I'm trying to think. Anything else? Nope. Nope. Oh. Okay. Last thing. I was on a Route 66 road trip in June, but I think because of the whole apartment thing, I may need to move that back to August. But I'm also supposed to be going on a cruise, so I'm only going to be taking like 3 weeks off of work. So, yeah, we'll see how that goes. Or maybe I should just do September, since I don't have anything planned in September yet. So maybe I'm going to do September. Who knows? I don't want to go when it's too hot, but I also don't want to go when it's like getting cold. Because I like to dress in crop tops. Okay. Peace out, Girl Scouts. That is the end of this video diary. I am sorry it is damn near 20 minutes long, and I was trying so hard not to cuss. Oh my god.